Classrooms around the country are becoming increasingly high-tech, and teachers are incorporating 3D imaging, digital devices, and the latest computer applications into their daily curriculum. According to the American Optometric Association's 2011 American IQ survey, parents have some concern about how the popularity of the evolving technology will affect children's eyes and vision. Joining me this morning is Dr. James Sheedy from the American Optometric Association. Doctor, in the American IQ survey, 53% of respondents with children 18 or younger believe 3D viewing is harmful to a child's vision. Can you talk more about the survey?
Yes, I can talk more about that survey and most specifically that question. The good news is that we are not causing any long-term damage to the visual system, so we can allay the parents' concerns in that respect. However, 3D technology and these other advanced vision technologies are more demanding on the visual system. So sometimes, in fact many times, students will have an underlying vision problem which will manifest itself as symptoms when it would not have occurred if they're just viewing a blackboard or reading from a textbook.
So this brings underlying problems to light quicker.
Precisely, simply because these new technologies they are more demanding on the visual system.
All right, I've got 29% of the parents feel very concerned about their child if he uses the electronic devices and the technology for prolonged use, or watches the video games in the dark, or is prolonged use also a threat?
Well, prolonged use simply increases the risk that you're going to have these problems with these technologies.
And what types of new technology in the classroom can particularly affect a child's vision?
Well, you know, the one that we're seeing newly introduced now, and it's being introduced very quickly, just as we adults see it, is 3D technology. And we actually talk about the 3Ds of 3D technology, but these are the bad 3Ds. One would be that you don't see the depth. Another is that you get eye discomfort associated with viewing it, or you get dizzy while viewing it. And I think most of us know adults who have these problems, and kids likewise have these problems. And it does indicate that there's an underlying vision problem that should be treated. And the good thing is that that underlying vision problem could also be causing them difficulties in other learning situations. So it's actually good to know about it.
It does sound like it's good to know. How can we minimize these eye issues?
Well, we can minimize these eye issues. There are a whole series of issues that are being covered in a new publication called 3D in the Classroom, which is actually designed for teachers. You know, teachers have got a lot of responsibilities and things that they need to do today, so that's why we're offering them help on how to implement 3D in the classroom. But parents also need to be vigilant to it. Parents need to understand what technologies their kids are using, and also talk to their kids. What is it that they're having problems with? Are they having problems? And the worst problem could be that they're avoiding using it.
And how often should children receive comprehensive eye exams? You
know, during the school age years, we recommend annual eye examinations, and this is a great time to be thinking about it. At the same time we're buying books and papers and pencils for our kids, we ought to be assuring good vision. What's more important to the learning process than having good eyes and eye correction? That's
true. Where can we go for more information about this?
Well, Bonnie, I offer www.aoa.org and also 3dihealth.org.
Dr. Sheedy, thank you. It's important that as we move into the 21st century, it's with very good vision. Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure, Bonnie. Thank you.